Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello guys, how is your day? I hope you have a good day and I hope you will feel healthy as well. Again with me Faras and Learn and Krotik with me. And as you know, we will continue discuss about material of CCNA, and now we are goes to heading to chapter 2 is routing, and I think this is our last video for CCNA because our material is done, because you can watch from the first video that I load at this video is switching chapter at VLAN. You can see that if you wanna be expert at CCNA at basic. In this video, we will discuss about hot standby redundancy protocol or HSRP in generally first, and we are going to make lab activity. As you can see on your screen, I have the lab at Cisco Packet Tracer. So many devices that we use because it's so like a backup interface for our internet server. Okay, the first is HSRP is hot by standard redundancy protocol is Cisco standard redundancy protocol. And as you know, if I say is Cisco, that's Cisco proprietary, such as like HRRP, AGRP is Cisco proprietary. Assign a router that automatically take over if another router fails. Sorry, then another router is fail. Why? Because as you know, in field that some kind of like many router have been error or broke. I don't know why, but the anything else at problem have problem that interface or that cable is broken because by the mouse. I think that in this HRSP define two router stage with their active router and standby router. So you can see on your screen this topology. I will make this router tree that will the standby router as the active router, and router 4 be the standby router. Okay, router standby is used as redundancy to active router if that active router fail to route. HSRP is one of the features of the software that can be configured provide the layer 3 redundancy for the network host. Two router interface work together to provide one virtual router or default gateway for host on the LAN or local area network. So when one of the router is down, the HRSP link configuration on the network will still run because the gateway IP is different. Now host is virtual router, and HRP group consists of active router is a router that forward package to virtual router. Standby router is a group backup of the active router. If the active router is down, standby router as a router participant in HRRP that emulate virtual router. Keep in mind that purpose of this lab to make HRRP on router left and router right, router 3 and router 4, so that if the main line is trouble, we have prepared as backup path so that the client can send any package or any message. And don't forget to run trunk interface mode switch or mode on switch point to router left and router right. I think that's all for generally. Let's go to our workstation at Cisco Packet Tracer. First, we're gonna adding this IP address goes to our desktop or end user. Adding this, and because I tell to you I want to give the router backup is for router 3 gateway is sorry router 3 gateway is 11.2. Okay, so you can see on your screen. We'll copy that 11.2. So you can see that's it for this PC. And for our next end user, same, but the number behind is different to give the different IP. Okay, for that router is same, and we will close. I don't think that interface mode trunk is not go to, because we wanna skip that because that will not affect to our configuration. Now we are goes to our router 3. Let's go. This config like usually I will config to connect it with our interface. int fa0/1 to our switch. Okay, if you wanna see this, fa0/1, no shutdown, and the IP address is 11.2.0, and exit goes to our neighbor router at the upside router, shutdown at the IP address 22.1.255. Okay, then for our router 3 goes to router 4. If you wanna watch this, you can watch this. Okay, enable configuration terminal interface fa0/1. Okay, shutdown and find the IP 11.3.255, same. int fa0/0, no shutdown, give the IP address is 33.255, the subnet mask. Then I think for this, and goes to our router upside at router 5. This router is assumed by router ethernet. fa0/1 first. For router left, so the IP address is 22.2.255, int fa0/0, no shutdown, I think the IP address is 33.2.255. In this video I will discuss about loopback. Loopback is that router ID. The router have ID when, because the system cannot program with the word, but I think that can program with the word because I will give IP loopback or IP local for this router 5, because if we wanna check it that package with that IP address able. Okay, just type like interface, same interface. You can add it loopback L and O, and you can ask question. Then loopback number is very much 0 until, as you can see on your screen, that complicated number. Okay, just I give it a 0 because I usually use 0. Give the network 3.3. I think the loopback IP is just mine, not because like not subnet mask is 255.255.0. So 255.0, if you are learning a prefix, the prefix is 255 is 24, because that can be able to use for I think 128% for the IP at 125 device. I think that because we use 255 until empty, until end. Oh, sorry. Oh, not net, IP address, sorry. Not net, sorry. Yes, IP address, same. Okay, then for our loopback. Now we are goes forward to router 3, because that we are wanna config HSRP, we must have dynamic configuration. I will continue again that HSRP is the most dynamic configuration that I like it. HSRP name is 10, and the number is 10. Give their network 11 and 22.0, and you can active passive interface. Passive interface is goes to our switch, and the situation passive interface fa0/1, not give the fa0/0 because fa0/0 is goes to our router side. fa0/1 done, and don't forget to give on option right. Goes to router 4, same. Give the router HSRP 10. Get the name of network net 33. Okay, add same passive interface. For that situation, same to our interface, then heading toward to our switch FA0/1. As you can see on your screen, this FA0/1 is heading toward to our switch, not FA0/0, because FA0/0 is heading to our router upside. Don't forget to give the auto summary. Okay, then for our this goes to upside to our router 5, we will give same IGAP number. If the net is 11 at 22 first. Okay, as you can see, the HSRP agency is very fast, not like any other dynamic protocol routing. 33, and give the for that loopback IP 3.3. Until then, don't forget it, because that IP is our own IP. Okay, as you can see on your screen, we will just finish it. And that's done for our HSRP dynamic configuration. I forgot it. We are just adding this. For the gateway, for our end user is 11.11 until end, because that IP is our IP virtual for HSRP. But I think it be if we are just use IP 11.2, that's gonna be bullshit, because as you know, because we are not able to use HRP, because that IP address is not going to our the package is going to 11.2 always, because the gateway is that. Okay, if we are failed at this configuration, we will change again to our 2, because if that in the book I will have the module that is IP is right. Okay, but we'll try it again. Okay, after this we must configuration our IP HRP. Okay, the HRP is so easy, as you can see. Goes to our router 3 first, just come and exit, and goes to our interface is heading toward to our switch FA0/1. Give a standby, just type standby. Standby at the number is group number is 1 until 406 95. I give the number is 1, and give the IP is 11.11.11.11. Okay, done for standby 1, and give the standby 1 same prime. Okay, as you can see, done. And give again, because HRP is the system is recognized for our priority, we all want to adding the priority default. I think is, I don't know, that's the number of priority ID, but not very high, not very low, but we'll changing the standby priority number, because that will affect that to our configuration. Standby same 1, give the priority, type priority, I give 105, and standby just last standby 1 track FA0/0 is heading toward to our router upside. Okay, done for router 3. Goes to router 4, just exit, same comment, same in well into our FA0/1 is heading toward to our switch, and them standby 1 prime 1 IP, sorry, 11.11.11 until end, and standby not giving the number, because this is will be backup router, give the prime. Okay guys, that video I will continue again. After give the IP is prime, we can see on your screen, you can see the router 3 is give that state is goes to standby, because that changing, because router 3, and as you know, previously I said to you, router 3 is will be the active router, but in router 4 is changing, goes to the standby, just standby, not goes to the active. And just check it with do show standby brief. As you can see the different under this from this. The state of router 3 is active, the state of router 4 is standby. But router 3 is recognized who is base standby is 11.3 and router 4 is recognized the active IP of HRP this configuration is 11.2. Virtual IP that we give 11.11.11. That's make it simple and we are wanna trace route. Okay, as you can see on the screen this trace route is going to well and good. Because of that goes to our 11.2 because the 11.2 is active router, and we are going to check again at PC3 is same, it's 11.2. That because we are checking it with that, and I will give turn it off or shut down FA0/1 because we wanna try for checking that this HRP configuration is right or not. We'll just config sh or shut down FA0/1. As you can see on the screen, the cable is goes to the red because the we will activate that interface. Not, but I think this HRP is gonna be work. As you can see on your screen, the package is searching other way to 11.11.3. As you can see on the screen, package trace route 22 goes to the here to upset router is done. Is goes to 11.3. The package or the system package and system have tinkered because 11.2 is shut down or is activated. I think is broken or anything. The package is goes to changing that way goes to the 11.3 until this. As you can see on your screen, goes to 2020. Okay, we'll continue at this again. Same 11.11.3. I think that's it for our HRP configuration for the last video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any question, you can ask comment column, don't say to me. And if I want to make a model, you can tell to me and I will make it to you. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you will understand this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this video. See you next time at Monkey Square and Microtik with me, Faras. Peace.